Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation 8th Air Force, turn 18.4, Japan. It is January 1945. Japan will make 2 tech rolls this turn. First, I'll try for advanced artillery at a 7 or higher. Second, I'll try for jet fighters at an 8 or higher. I'll do that later in the turn. Purchases. After convoy rating, Japan has 67 IPP to spend. I will purchase 4 militia for 8, 3 infantry for 9, that's 17, 2 marines for 8, that's 25, 1 medium armor for 6, that's 31, 1 fighter for 10, that's 41, 1 medium bomber for 11, that's 52, and 3 stages of heavy battleships for 15, that's 67. So I'll be completing 2 heavy battleships and advancing 1 heavy battleship from stage 3 to stage 2. Okay, combat. From Okinawa, 1 seaplane will fly out to sea zone P34 and go on map, take 1 shot at 3 at those annoying coastal subs. Then it'll fly back and land in Okinawa. Let's kill some Chinese. So from Nanking, 7 infantry, 2 cavalry, 1 motorized infantry, and 1 artillery will go into Shantung. There's no terrain. From Nanking, what I have left is 6 Marines and a medium armor, didn't move in. So 2 Marines and a medium armor will just walk over. And 2 naval transports will leave port from Nanking carrying 2 infantry. They'll move down to P41, oops, down 1 more space to P41, and pick up 2 infantry, and then they'll come back up, I guess 1 infantry. They'll just pick up 1 infantry, because I'm going to have 3 bombards, so I need 3 bombarding units, which will be 2 Marines and 1 infantry drop off to perform an amphibious assault. So I'll have 4 Marines, 1 infantry, and a medium armor so far. Then from Kwangtung, the other infantry will just walk in. You know what? I shouldn't walk it in because it'll face a river penalty. So I take it back. I do pick it up. I drop it off. So I'll be dropping off 2 Marines and 2 infantry, because there is an advantage that I don't face the river penalty if I drop off amphibiously. Okay, so what am I bringing for shore bombards? I'm going to bring this battle cruiser from P53 will come up here and bombard. And 2 heavy battleships from P50, they'll move up and bombard. So I'll have those 3 bombards, 2 heavy battleships, 1 battle cruiser, and then I'll have the 2 infantry, 4 Marines, and a medium armor. Okay, that's that battle. Then in Sea Zone P50, this destroyer will pick up 1 Marine from, shoot, I forgot to set that up. Sorry for slowing the turn down, but I got to break this green chip, get a Marine off of British Malaya. And I will bring the Marine over, have the destroyer move over to Sea Zone I-12 and capture the Andaman Islands. It's just a walk on. Another walk on is here in Benares. 1 infantry will walk over to Delhi. So far, that's the only thing that's made me change my income. Japan goes up to 55. FEC is at 0. Okay. And then the last other attack is going to be Wake Island. I'm going to take out Wake Island. I'm going to leave these on here to remind myself. Okay, so from the C-Zone P-47. I'll have everything except the destroyer. I'll just do the destroyer first. The destroyer will move down here to P-54, pick up this Marine. So annoying. Sorry, this stand is on wheels and it's moving all over the place. Anyway, the destroyer will move down here, pick up the Marine from the Marshall Islands, pick up a Marine from the Solomon Islands, move back to the Marshall Islands, and then move a third space up to Wake Island and drop that off for an amphibious assault. All these ships will move up there to Wake. So that's 3 destroyers, 3 battleships, 1 destroyer, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 4 submarines, and a naval transport. The naval transport will carry an infantry and a Marine from the Marshall Islands, so I'll drop off those 3 units and I'll have the 3 battleships bombard. From this task force card in P-53, 2 fighters will come off. They'll fly 1 to P-46, 2 to whatever this one is, which I think is P-44, and 3 to P-36, 4 to Wake, and 5. It'll land in P-36 on 2 light carriers that are coming from Nanking. They'll leave port here and then they'll move 1, 2, 3, 4 to P-36. And that's where the 2 fighters will land. So I'll have 3 bombards, 2 fighters, 1 infantry, 2 Marines. That will be what hits Wake. Gotta check and see if Wake is worth any bonus income. Does that guy have a magnet? He does, but maybe this, oh, there it does, okay. All right, is Wake, yes, Wake is worth something, okay. So if I capture that, I will go up 1 bonus income. All right, so I think that's all my battles. Let me double check, make sure before I roll tech. Let's see. I got the pesky seaplane, or pesky coastal subs I'm trying to kill. Shantung, Hunan. Let's see. Oh, okay, good thing I reviewed. Yeah, so from British Malaya, 1 tactical bomber is going to fly up to Hunan. I probably don't need it, but it will, and it will land in Nanking. Okay, so I'll add that to the battle in Hunan. Yep, okay, I covered everything. So we've got the 2 tech rolls. These aren't going to matter, I'm at stage 1. So 1 at 7 for advanced artillery. Okay, that's success. And the second one is jet fighters. 6. Okay, so 1 success. I advanced to stage 2 on advanced artillery. All right, we talked about possibly going to turn 20. I don't know how long we'll go, but that's why I'm rolling. Let's see. So I've got the shot at 3 with my seaplane. 1 shot at 3 against the coastal subs. Nope. And now let's do the attack in Shantung, which has 5 infantry and 1 anti-aircraft artillery defending. There's no terrain. I have 7 infantry. 1 of them is boosted, so I've got 6 unboosted infantry at 2. And I've got the motorized infantry also at 2. So 7 at 2. Rats! I was hoping for... Okay. Oh, I've got my first strike artillery at 3. Okay. And I've got 2 cavalry and a boosted infantry at 3. I should have had 2 hits. Okay, I didn't get anything. He has 5 at 4. Jesus. Okay, Yep, I will lose 2 cavalry and 2 infantry and retreat. It was supposed to be I lose 2, he loses 2, and he's losing. He would lose the AA gun, and then he would lose an infantry. So I lost 4 pips, he lost 4 pips, and then it just goes downhill from there from him. But nope. I'm glad you're taking over, Randall, because that sucks. That is very painful. God. Okay, so I retreat back to Nanking with 5 infantry, 1 motorized, 1 artillery. They go back into Nanking. All right, let's see if we can have better luck against the CCP. Got to be careful, because when I get dice like that, my brain stops thinking. So let's be careful here. I've got bombardments. 3 bombardments at 4. No, 2 bombardments at 5. These are my heavy battleship bombardments. Miss. And 1 bombardment at 3. This is my battle cruiser. I figured 13 pips I'd get 1. Okay. I have 6 at 2. Again, I'm predicting that's 1 hit. Okay, got my first hit. And then I've got 1 at 6, which is my medium armor. Miss. And 1 at 7, which is my tactical. Hit. So I got 2 hits. All right, he has 3 at 4. One hit. Okay, average. I mean, I got below average, but he got average. So he's got 1 infantry, and I lose 1 marine. All right, next round. I have 5 at 2. Well, let's just try see if the tactical hits. Nope. And let's see if the medium armor hits. Yes. And he's got 1 at 4. Okay. So I do take Shangtung with 2 infantry and 4, I believe it's 4 Marines. Did I mess that up? Why do I only have 3? Oh, because I took a hit. Right, so I take it with 2 infantry and 3 Marines. And 1 medium armor. 2 infantry, 3 Marines, 1 medium armor. It's worth 2. So Japan goes up to 57. And CCP goes down to 2. All right. Oh, I get that bonus income for Shangtung. All right, let's do, I think Wake is my last battle. Is that correct? Yep, Wake. I have 3 battleships bombarding. Whoa, okay, that wasn't good. 3 battleship bombardments at 4. Nothing. Boy, my bombardments just sucked. I've got 3 at 2, because Wake is just normal terrain. It's 2 Marines and an infantry. Ah, got a hit. And 2 at 6, my 2 fighters. Okay, nope, I've only got 1 hit, so that's the militia. He's got 1 militia at 2. Miss, and 1 infantry at 4. Miss. Okay, so second round. Let's do the 2 fighters at 6. 1 hit and 1 shot at 4 in return. Miss. Okay. So Wake is captured. I take it with 1 infantry and 2 Marines. And it isn't worth anything, but I do get to collect the bonus income. All right, non-combat movement. Let's move the camera down here. That seaplane flies back. The two fighters land there in P-36. The tactical lands there in Nanking. All right, up here in central Mongolia, going to do a bit of amoeba movement. From central Mongolia, 2 infantry move to Kurulin. From Kurulin, 2 infantry move to western Manchuria. From western Manchuria, 2 infantry move to Rihe. And from Suyan, 2 infantry move to Rihe. So I've got 6 infantry there in Rihe. All right, from Nanking, I'm going to have a light carrier leave port and move over to sea zone P16. So it's in the sea zone there. From sea zone P53, coming off the heavy fleet carrier, 1 fighter will fly up to that light carrier and land in sea zone P16. Okay. From Nanking, this naval transport will leave port in strategic naval move up to sea zone P16, pick up 2 infantry from Tokyo, then move back to sea zone P32 and drop off the 2 infantry in Nanking. That will bring Nanking up to 7 infantry and go in port in Nanking. And the other naval transport from Nanking will leave port, move over to sea zone P15, pick up these 2 infantry from Kyushu, move over to sea zone P32, drop off the 2 infantry in Nanking, and go in port in Nanking. So now I have 9 infantry in Nanking. All right. From Tokyo, this destroyer will leave port to sea zone P16. It will move over to sea zone P32, pick up a Marine from Nanking, because there were 2 Marines that I didn't move there, and then it'll move back to sea zone P15, drop off the Marine in Kyushu, and go in port in Kyushu. And similarly, let's move this up here. These guys are all here. Okay, similarly, this destroyer that's in P32 is going to pick up the other Marine from Nanking, move up to sea zone P15, drop him off in Kyushu, and go in port in Kyushu. So I'll have 2 destroyers in port in Kyushu, and the 2 Marines that were in Nanking get moved over to Kyushu. You know what? I didn't do a good job counting here. 1, 2, 3. No, I need to have a naval transport. Okay, the naval transport that did strategic naval movement, yeah, I'm going to take that move back. Sorry to cause confusion. So there was a naval transport that started off in Nanking. It moved over to Tokyo, picked up 2 infantry, and dropped them off in Nanking. It's not going to do that. It is going to go over to sea zone P16 and go in port in Tokyo. I need it in Tokyo. So there are 2 infantry there that did not move in Tokyo. All right. Down here, let's see. I should have 7 naval transports. Oh, I'm forgetting about the one that's in Wake. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, okay, sorry. Here in I-11, this naval transport will leave, or from Calcutta, the naval transport will leave port to I-11. It'll pick up 2 infantry from Bengal, and then it'll move over to P-50, and it will drop off one of those infantry in Sarawak, and the other infantry will get dropped off in Sumatra. So I'll have 3 in Sumatra. From Bengal, the other 11 infantry will move to Burma. From Burma, 1 infantry will move to Siam. From Siam, 1 infantry will move to British Malaya. From British Malaya, 1 infantry will move to Sumatra. From Sumatra, 1 infantry will move to Java. So I've got a militia and 3 infantry in Sumatra, and a militia and 3 infantry in Java. From Annam Tonkin, 1 infantry will move into Siam, and from Cochin, China, 1 infantry will move into Siam. So Siam will have 1 militia, 3 infantry. For some reason, it seems like I have 2 militia in Cochin, China. I don't know what that's about, but that's illegal. So I may have overbuilt there. Who knows? Okay. From C-Zone P-50, 1 coastal sub moves to C-Zone I-12, joins the destroyer. From C-Zone P-50, the 5 heavy battleships... Wait. No, they're not doing anything. I know what it is. From P-53, everything that remains, which is a heavy battle or a heavy fleet carrier, a normal fleet carrier, 5 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, all these units will move up to C-Zone P-16 and then go in port in Tokyo. So 1 to P-46, 2 to P-45, 3 to P-35, 4 to P-16, and they'll go in port in Tokyo. So now Tokyo has 4 heavy battleships in port that are total, because they had 2 that they just moved. I'm sorry, no, it does not have 4 yet. It's going to have 4, because I'm going to build 2 more. Okay, so all these guys are in port in the major shipyard in Tokyo. Just this light carrier with the fighter is not in port. All right. Next, let's look and see if there's anything else that I've missed. Nope. Okay, let's start placing units. In Rihi, I'll place a 7th infantry. In Kyushu, I will place, let's see, I will place 1 infantry. No, Kyushu gets, 1 in Rihi, 1 in Kyushu. And then I've got a 3rd infantry. Okay, so in Tokyo, I get to build 5 units. I'll build 1 infantry. That's my last infantry. 2 Marines. 2 Marines. A 3rd infantry. A fighter gets me up to 4 fighters, and a medium bomber. And then the 2 completed heavy battleships will be in the shipyard in Tokyo in port. So that's how I have 4 heavy battleships there. This medium armor I will build in, I guess I'll build it in Kyushu. Or should I build it? Sorry to change things on the fly. I'm going to build 2 infantry in, because I got that naval transport. So 2 infantry in Tokyo, 2 infantry in Kyushu. In other words, I didn't build any infantry in Tokyo this turn. Okay, I'm building the medium armor in Tokyo. All right. Okay. I think this is good. I think I'm feeling okay. I've got militia to place. I've got the 4 militia. Well, I'm going to put 1 in Solomon and 1 in Marshall Islands. So 1 in the Solomon Islands, 1 in the Marshall Islands. I still have 2 more. I know I'm going to build 1 in Nanking. One in Nanking, so that... Oh, I can't build. I've already got 2 in Nanking. God dang it. Bad planning on my part. Okay, we're calling an audible. Let's see. I don't really need these extra guys. Okay, we'll definitely build 1 in British Malaya. I can build 1 more there in British Malaya. It's down here. And I can build another 1 in Calcutta. So there you go. So British Malaya will get a 2nd militia, and Calcutta will get a 2nd militia. All right, I think that is all my place units. So now we'll collect income. Japan is at 57. Plus I have 4 Chinese bonus income, Wake and Solomon, so that's 6 bonus income, and then Luzon, Java, Borneo, British Malaya for 2 each. So that's 14 bonus income. That brings me to 71. I thought I was going to be at 74. Let's get to 71. Disposition. I'm going to try to do a really good disposition for my ally Randall. So let's see if I can go over everything. In Central Mongolia, 1 militia. In Karulin, 1 militia, 2 infantry. In Northern Manchuria, 1 militia, 2 infantry. In Western Manchuria, 1 militia, 2 infantry. In Eastern Manchuria, 1 militia, 2 infantry. In Rihe, 1 militia, 7 infantry. Korea is empty. Beiping is empty. Suyan has a militia. South Sakhalin Island has a militia. In Nanking, 2 militia, 7 infantry, 1 motorized infantry, 1 artillery, 1 light carrier, 1 naval transport in port, 1 tactical bomber. That's all Nanking. In Hunan, 2 infantry, 3 marines, 1 medium armor. In Kwangtung, 2 militia, 2 infantry, 1 mountain infantry. Hong Kong and Hainan are empty. Formosa's empty. Okinawa, 1 militia, 1 seaplane. Kyushu, 2 infantry, 2 marines, 2 destroyers in port. Tokyo, 2 militia, 2 infantry, 2 marines, 1 medium armor, 4 fighters, 1 medium bomber. In port in Tokyo, 1 heavy fleet carrier, 1 regular fleet carrier, 4 heavy battleships, 5 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 1 naval transport. All that's in port. In Sea Zone P-16, a brave light carrier with a fighter. In Volcano Islands, a militia. Bonin Islands, a militia. Wake, an infantry, and 2 Marines. In Sea Zone P-36, 2 light carriers with a fighter each, 3 battleships. All this is in P-36. All these ships are in P-36. 3 battleships, 1 destroyer, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 4 submarines, 1 naval transport. Marshall Islands, a militia. Solomon Islands, a militia. Caroline Islands, a militia. New Britain, a militia. New Guinea, a militia. Dutch New Guinea, a militia. Guam, a militia and a marine. Palau, a militia. Okinawa, I think I already said. Sea Zone P-32, 2 heavy battleships, a battle cruiser, 2 naval transports. Kwang Tung is 2 infantry and a mountain infantry. Burma is a militia and 11 infantry. Siam is a militia and 3 infantry. Annam Tonkin is a militia. Cochin China is a militia. British Malaya is 2 militia, 2 infantry, 3 Marines. Oh, I'm repairing the damage on this fleet carrier. It sat there and did nothing this turn, so it's repaired. Okay, Sea Zone P-50, 1 fleet carrier, 5 heavy battleships, 1 torpedo boat destroyer, 2 naval transports. Sarawak, an infantry. Borneo, militia, and 2 infantry. P-59, a coastal submarine. Java, a militia and 3 infantry. Sumatra, a militia and 3 infantry. Sea Zone I-12, a destroyer and a coastal sub. Andaman Islands, a marine.